Hey guys, Brian Karp, Sales Giant here. So, full-length video of why I am stalking an apartment building owner. Well, let me break down the story. So, what I spend a lot of my time on today is trying to find owners of apartment buildings. If you are watching this and you own an apartment building, call me. I'd love to buy it, right? But what I do is I try to track them down and I try to introduce myself and find out, very simply, if they're interested in selling. And even if they're not interested in selling today, I'm a young man, right? And I play the long game, and I'll wait and work with them. When they are ready to sell, I want them to know that I am here, right? And I'm willing to pay a fair number. When you are chasing multifamily properties, first thing you guys have to understand is you're not gonna steal it from somebody, right? Generally, it's a well-educated individual who understands what it is. Sometimes you'll find someone who gets tired at being a landlord, right? And they're not keeping up with the property and they're not raising rents and keeping up with everything to do with the property. So maybe you can get a little discount, but then you're really gonna have to fix it up and repair it. But I guess the reason that I really wanted to take some time and explain this to you guys is that one of the reasons I've been successful in my life and in my business selling houses is I am not afraid to go right to the source when I want something. So first thing I did was I had to research to find out that it was a legal multifamily property. Number two, I had to use a skip trace service to help me find the phone number of the owner, but all the phone numbers did not work. And I have an amazing skip trace service if you guys need some help. Like this video, subscribe to this video, and write a comment or DM me if this is on a social platform, and I will send you that. Well, it just turns out it was not in a person's individual name. Now, a lot of the Sales Giant and my wife Jessica and our personal portfolio, none of it's in our name. It's all in an LLC, limited liability company. So I have another trick to the trade, which is one of the government websites that allows you to research the LLC or entity, right? And it gives you, wait for this one, right? This is it. It gives you the president of the company, and then you can take their their name, put it into the skip trace service, and usually it gives you a phone number or an address that you can go to their house and knock on their door. Now, back to this story. So my whole thing is, when I was a realtor, and still am a realtor and still sell hundreds of homes, it's my obsession, I'll do it until the day I die. But as a realtor, if I needed to get in touch with a seller, right, who was thinking about selling, or they had their house on the market and for whatever reason it didn't sell, right, and they were an expired listing or they took it off the market, I would just go to their door, right? And a lot of times people would say, but Brian, you're so aggressive with that. In life, you have to be assertive and aggressive in a positive manner, right? So I would go to their door, introduce myself, and explain to them what went wrong on their first realtor or broker and see if I could help them, right? Instead of passively waiting for them to call me, because they're not going to call you, right? I say this all the time with my one-on-one students that I coach. No one's coming to save you, right? You have to come and save yourself, right? You have to be able to help yourself. So why I'm standing outside this multifamily property about to go bother some of his tenants, and please guys, don't do this to my multifamilies. My tenants don't want to be bothered by you and I'm not selling, is because I've done everything possible to get in touch with this gentleman or possibly woman, right, who owns this property. And this is something that will be an amazing asset to my family's portfolio. So what I have to do is I have to assertively, aggressively get out of my comfort zone, right, and go up to the building and see if I could track down the owner. So in life, in business, right, sometimes you have to go directly to the person, right? If you guys are looking for great deals out there in any capacity, right? You're looking for to buy a great car, well, maybe not going to the car lot is the best thing. Maybe going directly to somebody who has an interest in selling it, right? So a lot of times if there's stuff out there that you guys want, you have to go get it. That's the whole point of me making this video, is explaining to you guys that in life, in business, right, you have to sometimes be aggressive, not aggressive hurting people, aggressively assertive, aggressively taking action to get what you want. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the guy's phone number, and hopefully I get it, and hopefully I can call him, and hopefully he wants to sell it. But if he doesn't, I'm not tied to the outcome. I just feel good that I accomplish the task of trying to get in touch with this person, and I will stay in touch with him. Because some of the greatest properties that I've purchased for my family's portfolio have been properties that I built a relationship with the landlord, and when he was ready, he called me to sell it. All right, so I'm your boy, I'm the sales giant. It's kind of a rant. It's cold out, it's raining, it's windy, it's the end of a long week, but I need everyone to understand that sometimes you just have to skip the proper, not the proper channels, but like, I can't just sit here and wait for this guy to put it on the market, right? And I'm sure in my life, because I'm a young man, that this gentleman will put the property on the market. But then I have to fight every other person to buy this, where I really want this asset and I really want this item for our portfolio. So I'm going to, like a gentleman, ask him if he wants to sell it, and I'm going to track him down. So sometimes you need to take the bull by the horns, right? And get in front of whatever you're trying to achieve in life. All right. I'm your boy. I'm the sales giant. Sorry for this long video and this long rant.